Welcome to Stories with Samira. Friends, today 18th July, that is the 13th lunar day of Krishna Paksha or waning moon of Ashadh month as per Hindu calendar. And today is the Punya Tithi or death anniversary of Sant Namdev. He was a prominent saint and bhakti poet of Maharashtra. He was a pioneer of bhakti school which emphasizes achieving direct long relationship with Brahma through constant sincere devotion. Renowned as devotee of Vitthal or Vithoba, he accompanied the great saint Jnaneshwar to all the holy places of India. As many as 61 of his hymns or abhangs are included in the Guru Granth Sahib, that is the holy book of the Sikh community. Though we do not have exact details of his life, many tales and stories about his birth, devotion and pilgrimage are prevalent. So let's hear a most commonly believed story about Sant Namdev today. In the 13th century, on the banks of river Bhima in Pandharpur, there lived an old couple, tailor by caste, named Damaji and Gonai. They both were ardent devotees of Lord Vithoba, an avatar of Lord Krishna. Despite their piety, they were childless. One day, Gonai asked her husband to pray to Lord Krishna for a child. But Damaji dismissed it, saying that they were too old to be blessed with a child. To which Gonai replied, "To God, nothing is impossible. He who made the rocks float on southern sea will surely grant us children in our old age." "As you wish," said Damaji, and he proceeded to the temple. Damaji went to the outer gate of the temple and prayed to Lord Krishna. After praying, he fell asleep. He had a dream in which Lord Krishna blesses him and says, "When you bathe in the waters of Bhima tomorrow, a child will be granted to you." And just as prophesied the next day, while bathing, he saw a great shell floating in the waters. He dragged it to the banks and on opening found a child inside. He took the child home to Gonai and they both very lovingly named him Nama or Namdev and raised him. One day it so happened that Damaji had gone to the market, and so Gonai sent little Nama to the temple with offering of food for the Lord. Taking with him all the necessary items for worship, Nama went to the temple. He prostrated before the Lord, offered sandalwood paste, flowers, and presented incense and lamp. He placed the food for the offering before the image, joined his palms together and said, "O Lord Supreme, be pleased now to eat." Nama always thought that the deity would eat food placed before him, and so he waited. He waited and he waited. The idol remained motionless. Little Nama thought that the Lord was angry on his father Damaji for not bringing the food himself. So he prayed, "Please Lord, please, do not be angry on my father. He really had to go to the market, or he would have surely brought the food himself." But still, the image made no sign. Nama pleaded once again, "Will you not partake of this offering? O Lord, if I take home this plate untouched, my mother will be very angry with me." Nama was in tears. The Lord, moved by Nama's faith, took pity on the innocent boy and embraced him. He partook of the offering which Nama had brought. When Nama reached home, his mother questioned him as to who ate the offering. Nama replied, "Mother, the Lord Supreme ate it." Gonai was surprised at this reply and she told the entire story to Damaji. Damaji was perplexed and decided to find out for himself. The very next day, along with little Nama and the offerings to the Lord, he went to the temple. They worshipped the Lord and then Nama invoked him. "O Lord Supreme, be pleased now to eat." The image remained motionless. Nama heard the Lord say, "Damaji has come with you. I will not appear before him." Hearing God's words, Nama accused him of deception. He said, "You are a deceiver. You do not wish to meet my father, and so it seems to me that you use deception." Nama was in tears. The Lord once again, moved by little Nama's words, appeared before Damaji and ate the offering. Seeing this, Damaji prostrated before the Lord. He returned home and narrated the entire incident to Gonai. They recognized Nama's bhakti and they bestowed great love on him. Friends, today on Sant Namdev's Punya Tithi, Let's remember this great saint and his bhakti and pray that we all develop the unshakable faith in the Lord Supreme. If you have liked the story, do click like and share. And for more such stories, subscribe to Stories with Samira. Thank you.